Maybe I did it. I'm going to share this with the Discord. Let's see who's here first. Of course, it's Funny Caddy. Hi, Funny Caddy. Sometimes I feel like there's no way you're a real person because of how quick you get here every time. I'm not suggesting you aren't a real person, but I'm shocked often. Goober, hello. Welcome in. Hi Kitty, hi Heel. Let's crush out. Let's go. I don't really know how much, if any, crashing out I'm actually going to do. Frankly, if I'm really honest with everybody, I don't know. I don't know. But I wanted to be prepared because earlier I'm going to be really candid today. We are out here crashing, Evan. Hi, Tarian. Hi, Strategy. Another Leon Riskin teaser? Interesting. I'm gonna be really candid today about the way that my brain is working or not working because even though I have often attempted to keep myself like try to be really vague about things or whatever, I'm just like, who cares? I don't know. Like the world is on fire and like I'm a really open book kind of person outside of this, so I don't know. I'm gonna lay it all on the table today, and we're just gonna do what we do. Okay? I have a this drink that is like a chocolate milkshake that tastes a lot just like chocolate milk, frankly. And I have a latte, a yummy sea salt caramel oat milk latte, delicious. So I've got some drinkies. So good. That are really yummy and very sweet. And I also have food that I can go make if I decide to do that. Anyway, frankly, I don't know what's going on with my brain, but I feel like maybe the medication I've been on is not working or the side effects are outweighing the positives and I truly cannot focus on anything for any amount of time. And it may just very well just be the state of the world, who knows? But I'm blaming the medication because I have a headache all the time. Regardless of whether or not I'm hydrated, I have taken great pains, take great steps to like try to keep myself hydrated. It doesn't matter if I get a lot of sleep or little sleep, it doesn't matter. I just have an endless splitting headache, and it has made it impossible to want to do anything related to YouTube other than I have it on mindlessly while I do something else or watch the news. Hi, Lifeless. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Heel. I don't remember if I said hi to Heel. Hi, Kitty, girl. You've been having a never ending headache too. I don't know what's going on. And thank you, Heel. I mean, I really do feel that way. I don't know. It's I feel like maybe part of it is because I'm not taking it at the exact same time every day, but I'm supposed to take it with food and I'm supposed to take it in the morning, and I always feel like crap in the morning and I don't want to eat in the morning. And so I've been forcing myself to eat in the morning, which is making me miserable, and it's just been a nightmare. It's just been a nightmare. I've been having a nightmare time and I just don't want to do anything. I don't want to write. I don't want to edit. I don't want to talk to people, frankly. Like I keep being like you need to be more social, and then I try to talk to people and it's like I'm annoyed like that they're messaging me. That's so messed up. I don't like that feeling at all. Um Obviously I'm not actually annoyed at anybody who's messaging me. So if you're somebody out there who knows that you've messaged me and you're like, "Oh my god, I've annoyed this person." No, you are not the problem. Like objectively you're not. I'm not putting it on anybody. It's just too much. And oh no, frequent nosebleeds. That sucks, kitty girl. I'm so sorry. So, just letting you know now, I may curse on accident in this stream. I'm gonna try really hard not to, but earlier I was like, I want to stream today. I feel like streaming today. And I kind of had a little burst of energy and I got up and I started like, picking up around my house. I have like a philosophy of like you can let, you know, a few days happen before you really start picking things up around your house. Like I can let a few days happen, but once I get to a few days, I really start wanting to pick everything up. I want to sweep. I want to make my house smell nice. You know, do all the things. Um, Not to say it was like a disaster. It's fine. It looks great in here right now, honestly. Like it's great. But like as far as like going through my mail, sometimes I just let my mail stack up, and I went through it today. I don't care. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I started doing all that stuff, and I straight up started crying about how bad my medicine was making me feel, assuming that it's my medicine, and I don't know if it is or not, but I that's how I feel. And I was really really upset because I was like, gosh, if this doesn't work for me, it means I have to taper down from it, and that's going to take forever. And I'm so mad. Um, oh, the air is getting drier. Yeah, I've been having allergies too. I've been battling just like a chronic sore throat. And every time I look at my symptoms, I'm like, if this is just allergies. Because I've considered going to the doctor and being like, do I have a cold? But I have a really not trying to brag, but I have a pretty great immune system, and I don't usually when I get a cold I know what it is. And I know it's not strep throat because I'm a carrier for strep throat. I have every time I've tested positive for strep throat, I have zero symptoms. So me getting strep, if I there's no telling how many times I've had strep in my life because I'm a carrier. I don't get symptoms of strep. So whenever I have a sore throat, I'm like, I know it's not strep. I know when it's not a cold. And so I think it's literally just allergies giving me this chronic sore throat. Um, and I have had this awful headache, and I don't know if the headache is hi Lucas. I don't know if the headache is related to allergies, but I don't think it is. I think my medication is just not for me. I don't know. And I think it's partially my fault because I'm not eating enough in the morning before I take it, but I'm trying. I'm forcing myself to eat crackers in the morning, like cheese crackers in the morning cuz I don't want to eat morning food. I tried eating like breakfast burritos and I feel sick. I hate it. I can't even force myself to eat it. I can't eat in the mornings. I don't like eating it. This has been a problem my whole life. I've never liked eating in the morning. And I don't know. Maybe it's a digestive issue that I need to like check out with my doctor. But it's like you'd think by now, if I've talked about it, like they would have considered there being an issue or something. I don't know. Um, who knows? So I'm being really candid right now. This is not interesting, I know, and I know it's not about anything that we normally talk about on the channel. But like I just want you guys to know like I keep wanting to stream and then like getting like this headache that makes me feel like I can't do it. Um I can't do it. And I'm going to make something abundantly clear right now. I'm not an anti-medication person. I'm not an anti-vax person. I'm not a big pharma is coming for you kind of person. I'm not a holistic medication or a holistic healing kind of person. I'm none of those things, right? Um and I say that because there are people in my family who are anti-vax. There are people in my family who do the ingesting essential oils thing, and I am very much like don't do that. And I've even despite having it in my life growing up, I've never veered in that direction. So I'm not coming at this from a place of like they're putting me on medication to like make me sick or whatever. I don't believe that. I don't buy into any of that. I don't subscribe to that, and I want that to be abundantly clear right now. But the reality of my situation is that every single time, save Wellbutrin. I'm going to set Wellbutrin to the side because it's not the case for Wellbutrin, which is not what I'm on right now. Every single time I'm on a medication, I have a like honeymoon phase with it is what I call it, where I think that it's helping. And there are always, little side effects here or there, but ultimately I feel like it's helping. And then after some months, yes, Jax, yeah, some people ingest essential oils. And if anybody in my family happens to see this or is watching this right now, I love you, I care about you. I just think what you're doing is wrong, and I'm sorry. I just can't go there. Um, but yeah, so I I'm not that person with medication, but I do always have this experience of thinking that it's helping for a little bit, and then I go, I don't think this is doing anything at all. And, or oftentimes I go, I love how a bunch of people came in and then they were like, what is she talking about? And left. That's fine. Um, I, geez Louise, I don't know what I'm talking about. I used to feel the same way until I started reading digesting oils though. Woo, that's something. Yeah, people put them like they're like, oh, this is a whole world, and I've studied a lot about it because it's something that interests me on the spectrum of getting sucked into things like that. Like, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But all I'm trying to say is I always get in this space where it feels like all medication does for me is make it hard for me to get up and start my day, and super difficult for me to not feel like crap all day. And what the what? That's that, and that's something too, is that like and that's something where I've been like, okay, maybe the reason it feels like it's not doing anything is because I am leveled out now and it's working. But the past few instances of me trying medication, it's like not even like I'm like, what are the benefits? Like, I can't even figure out what the benefits are. I thought I was doing well with the medication at first, and I thought everything was cool, and it's just been this past, like, I don't know, 2 3 weeks that I'm like, is everything okay? Like, is what is going on with me? And I don't know what it is. And what's really frightening is that I will take it, or maybe I don't, because I can't remember. And I will just like stare at my medicine bottle and be like, did I take it? Why does it feels like I took it, but I still have a headache. I don't understand what's going on. Like, and I'll just like stare at the bottle and be like, I have no idea if I took it or not. And I'm like fixating on whether or not I took my medication and stressing myself out. Ugh. Have you ever went a stint without medication? Oh, of course, many times. Like, I mean, every time I, stop a medication, I'm off for a while before, like, I try it again. It's just something that for a second I had this, I put this drink up on screen for you guys, and I was like, did this have my name on it? No, it doesn't. Everything's fine. But yeah, no. And I'm not asking for advice, and I'm sorry to say that up front, but I'm not asking for advice. I'm not asking for anybody's like opinions in chat to try to like tell me if I'm right or wrong or anything like that. I'm really not. I'm just venting, and I don't know if I really even have the mental wherewithal to like sit here and try to like go through like I would with a doctor with you right now. And I don't mean that in any kind of nasty way. I'm just saying, like, please don't like tell me what to try, or anything like that, please. Like, I'm not asking for that. If I was, I would ask, so sorry. And that was like a really big part of like that's been a really big part of like my issue lately with everything YouTube, is like, I'm like, I don't want to talk about anything. I don't want to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't want to talk about anything, because I just don't want people to like try to tell me what to do. um it's okay. You're not being pushy, Heal. You're really not. That's what I'm saying, is like, all of this is just like me, okay? So like, please don't take it personal, and please don't hold it in your heart like I'm coming for anybody in chat. I'm really not. I'm just telling you, I'm telling you point blank period there, because I'm going to sound exasperated with you. I'm going to sound frustrated with you, because that's just been my through line lately, because I have this endless headache. And I know that I'm sitting over here talking about a headache, but I also have a coffee and a chocolate milk by me instead of water. I'll get a water in a second. Just let me do this for a second. Um, but I'm not saying I'm just putting it out there. If somebody says something in chat, I may just not address it. Just don't be upset with me if I just blaze past it, because it's not that you're saying something wrong or doing something wrong. I don't want to address it. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. Um and I will talk to, I will talk to my psychiatrist about it and everything. It's just frustrating. And I'm frustrated, and I have a really hard time not getting I have a really hard time not getting I don't know, sassy with my providers when I feel like I'm not being heard, or when I feel like I'm being shushed in a way, like when I feel like I'm being dismissed, or when I feel like they're they know better than me, so they're kind of not taking me as seriously as I want to be taken. That being said, they are the doctor and I'm not, but I have a, I think I have a healthy level of skepticism when I'm talking to a psychiatrist that I don't have when I'm talking to a therapist. Because when I'm talking to a therapist, I feel like we're there to tackle when I'm there to talk about. And I feel like when I'm talking to a psychiatrist, they're often pushing me in a direction. I don't want to say that that's not. I don't want to suggest that they're doing that in bad faith necessarily, but there is a part of me that's always thinking the psychiatrist's job is to prescribe you a medication. They're just going to keep being like, well, what about this medication? Well, what about this medication? That is what their job is. They're not doing anything wrong when they ask that necessarily. But I feel pressured in those moments and scared because I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, yeah. It's hard not to get sassy. Um, it's hard not to get sad. It's really hard. And I have felt it before where I have had, I've had therapists and providers ask me, like, if I feel like I'm getting defensive in a moment, and I'm like, it's maybe what's happening right now. It may be a self-protection kind of thing, right? Something in me feels threatened, and so maybe I'm coming, at something with a little bit more than I need to. But anyway, I say all that. That's not really what I want to talk about necessarily, but I just wanted to explain the fact that I don't know what's going on with my medication, or why exactly I have just like this chronic headache, but it is making me so upset. When I mentioned my mom and cousins, and I'm like, you never asked or looked at my history. Yeah, yeah. I have a that's so frustrating. The just talking about your weight and stuff, right? That's another issue that stresses me out. I haven't struggled with that as much, but it is. I mean, I haven't struggled with that from providers, but I know people who have been put in the position, right? People I care about very much, who have been put in the position of being told, like, well, have you tried losing weight to solve your problems? And that's so annoying. And I hate that. So I'm so sorry that you've dealt with that. Um, all of this to say, I just wanted to say that all of this because I started thinking about streaming today, and I thought about, why do I have this headache and my medication and everything, and I was just crying and upset, and I was afraid. I was like, if I stream today, what if I just start crying on stream? Like, that's so, I don't know. It's not even like awkward. I'm not even necessarily like the kind of person who gets embarrassed when people see me cry necessarily. There are situations where objectively it's not normal, or it's weird to people to see you cry in those situations, but I am a crier, and I'm totally just kind of that kind of person. Our entire department is headachy. Yeah. Yeah, and the weather has been crazy, and so that there's that too, where I'm like, it'll be sunny and then super rainy and then cold and then hot, So there's a part of me that thinks maybe it could be the weather, but based on what based on what I've been able to look into on my own, as far as paying attention to my body, when does the headache come up, what are the factors, what have you eaten the day that the headache comes up, what have you drank, have you had water the day that the headache, all of the things gone into. So following my own trail of research on my own body and how I feel, the medicine seems to be the through line in these situations. And it's a very specific headache that reminds me of the way it feels when I haven't taken medication in overall. If you're like familiar with that feeling of, I call it withdrawal, but I don't know if that's necessarily what it is all the time. I don't know. But when I don't take my medication, this one or others in the past, that has led to a pretty gnarly headache, which is what similar to what I'm experiencing right now. It doesn't feel like a pressure headache, like a sinus headache or anything like that that would come from the weather or atmospheric changes. And I uh, you know, have tried making sure that I stay hydrated and things like that. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I cry when I get frustrated. Oh, so yeah, absolutely. I really do have to catch myself sometimes because there have been times on stream where I've gotten so upset that I'm like I really do want to just like break down and cry right now, even though that's obviously not correct. And I'm, it could be, you could call it an overreaction. I'm a sensitive person. It's just the reality. I'm trying to mix up my coffee with just stir. It's just hard. Why is stirring coffee such a nightmare? This is why there's this coffee place that's not anywhere close enough to me, so I have to drive all the way out there if I want to get coffee, and I don't want to do that. But that puts the coffee in like their drinks, all of them, in like a can that is closed when they hand it to you, so I can shake it up, and I love that. And this other stuff is not a possibility, but that's lovely. But I will get some water in a second too, and I'll have my 3 drinks. I'll have my hydrating drink plus these 2. Oh, I'm so sorry, MC. I meant to grab a water before I sat down and scooched myself in, but I'm all cozy in here now, and I don't want to do it. So, all that to say, I got to a point where I was like thinking about why I'm not uploading, or thinking about why I can't even make myself write things down. Hi, Burb. And I think it's just genuinely I know that it doesn't matter, and I know that I can just get over it, but I just don't want to I don't want to be on the receiving end of criticism from like FNAF people right now, because they bother me. Like, they bug me. Yes, Jax, please. I am so and here's the thing. I do feel like they tend to be 60% of the time when I read a comment that frustrates me regarding a FNAF video, they're being valid. They're speaking in good faith. They're not being mean or anything like that. I'm just frustrated on my own end because it's just one more instance of going, gosh, how did I still not do enough research to make sure I got all my facts straight in this video? Gosh, how did I still forget that one detail? Or how did I don't know how people do it. I don't know if I don't have a brain for this or what, but I'm so tired of having to research things for Five Nights at Freddy's. I want the information to just live in my head. I'm so sick and tired of being like, oh, what was that? What was that one thing? Who said that one? How was that phrased? Which book was that? What was the plot of that book? When did that one mini game appear? What was Scott saying around this time? It's too much. It's so much work. I'm so sick and tired of getting confused. FNAF is so geared towards very specific hyperfixations, it can get a little unhealthy. Maybe. Aw, that's okay. That's okay. You can sing. You can sing the Axolotl song. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I'm just tired. And I'm like, and it makes me, I'd like rather do research on anything else, because at least there aren't a bunch of ravenous, hyper-fixated people correcting me all the time. And they're not wrong to correct me. Like at the end of the day, I want that to be so clear. of course you're supposed to correct me if I get something wrong. Of course. Of course. I just hate it. I hate being wrong so often about it and never being able to get it right. I don't know how to do it. That's why I keep like there's videos that I want to make that I'm not even being super serious necessarily. Like I am, but it's not. And I'm like, man, I just don't want to hear people say, well, this is wrong because of this tiny little detail you totally forgot that completely destroys everything that you're saying in this video. Okay. 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 Get into it for like 3 weeks after every new game and then I just fall off because the story feels so incomplete and a mess. Maybe, yeah. Dinos aren't real and the creator going, no, really? And every, like, there's, it's also like, yeah. Yeah. So real. I'm just, I'm so excited Theory released a video. That's awesome. I haven't watched any FNAF videos in like a month. In like a month. I just haven't watched a single one. Fair enough, Theory. It's like, but like there are certain details that I'm like, you're right about this or you're wrong. You know, that's correct enough, you know. I just, it makes me not, it makes me not want to do it. And that makes me sad. But if I'm not excited about it, then I just don't want to, I just don't want to do it if I'm not excited about it. I don't know. I just don't wanna, and I don't. It's not anybody's fault, and there are just so many. I keep thinking to myself like, there's just so many other people on the platform that are making really good videos, and they're getting all this attention, and I'm like, what do I need to talk about anything for? Like, I'm not bringing it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, they're more passionate about it. I'm playing a comparison game. That's not fair. I don't have to be them. It's not a big deal. And I know that. I just, I do get, I don't know, sad. I get disillusioned, or I just want to distance myself from all of it for no reason. I just don't know. I'm just like, I'm sorry. I'm reading chat, but I don't know if I'm really gonna reply to it because I feel like it'll just take me off of what I'm saying. But I am reading what everybody says, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think I was very. I think I've gotten like increasingly and increasingly distant from FNAF since Edwin was like canonized, like was confirmed to really be in the timeline, because it just has like upended so much of everything, and you know, it's what they got to do to keep the series going. I guess I get it, but there's, I don't know. It's nah, it doesn't matter. I'm not a creative head in any capacity. It is what it is. What, Rebecca? That's wild. Accuse you of being on drugs. That's ridiculous. Yeah, Burb. That's kind of me. Like, the only thing I'm excited about creating, excited, I don't know. The only thing I feel motivated to create are reaction videos. And I don't really want that to be my channel. Like, I really don't. But it's like the only thing I can, like, muster up the motivation to do is like, well, I could sit here and, you know, watch somebody else's video and talk about it. Oh no. They're twinkifying the twin they're twinkifying Edwin. Why? In theory, I just like don't really feel that way though. I don't really feel that way. Oh my god, yes. Ugh, yeah. No, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, like making Edwin a sympathetic character is driving me up the wall. I'm over it. Did you see the graphic novel too? No, I haven't. Have you ever thought of sharing your radical ideas as videos? I've thought about making a video about how Five Nights at Freddy's is an anti-capitalistic story, and how I think it's funny because Scott Cawthon seems to align more with libertarian ideas, but that's not the way. They changed Young Edwin. Oh, I'll look at it. Hold on, I'll look at it. Okay. Tales from the Pizzaplex graphic novel 2. Is it this guy? Uh-oh. Is it already on the archive? Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Oh, this is covered in Free Palestine. I love that. Boycott Jazzwares Free Palestine. Let's go. Whoever uploaded this to Internet Archive is hilarious. Okay, this is Luca's story. Would it be the epilogue? No, not the epilogue. Let me go back to the. Is there a table of contents? No, it just starts with pressure. Okay, well, I don't want pressure. Let me go back to. They gave him a weird mustache, and the backlash was so great they delayed the book to next year. Wait a minute, what? Then how is this on? Then how is this on here? Is it a different graphic novel? Because this is on the archive. I do really like. Man, I really like the friggin' water park story. I really like the water park story in Tales. I don't know why I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Just okay, here's the mimic. Oh my god, what the heck? What in heaven's name? What is this? What am I looking at? This is supposed to be Edwin? Would they pull this? They pulled this? What in heaven's name? Hold on, I'll show you guys this. What in the world are we looking at here? What is this? Hold on, let me make this smaller for you guys. Oh yeah, submechanophobia. Thank you. What am I looking at? This is Edwin? Huh? Why does he have a freaking haircut from Now? Why does he have a Now haircut? Why does he have a modern haircut? Why does he look like a Twitch kid? Or TikTok kid? Why does he look like a TikTok kid? Help. 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 What am I looking at here? Why do they look like this? Why do they look like this? What is this? Is this what woke has done to us? Zoomer, yeah, Zoomer haircut, yes. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word Zoomer. My head, it hurts right now. This isn't helping, I'll tell you that right now. This isn't helping. What the heck am I looking at? This is psychotic. This is psychotic. I hate this. Okay. And so what? They pulled this from the shelves, or they delayed? Because I saw it says they released it at the end of June. Did they just like pull it and they're redoing it? What's the Percy, Edwin's twin brother? He knows a lot about crypto. No, for real. No, for real. No, for real. What am I looking at? This is a little bit stressful. Delayed it to replace the artist. Okay. This is some funky mess, man. Yo. I'm like looking at I like looking at the story though. What is this? This is problematic. I don't know how or why. He is skinny. He's supposed to be big, right? He's supposed to be a little bigger. I know he's a little plumper when he's older. I don't remember how he is in these. He's like this kid's older brother. Like, what am I doing? Also, David is too old. Why is David so old? He's supposed to be a little tiny baby. He's supposed to be like, what, 3, 4? Why does he look 7? Why is this cupcake? This cupcake. Why does this cupcake look like that? Am I gonna get in trouble for showing this? I don't even care. Whoa, what? Why is he plush trap? Why is he plush trap? What is this? Why is he Monty? What the hell? I'm sorry. What the hell? What the helly? What the helly on? What the helly on say? What the helly berry? This fake Edwin would call me a slur. Straight up. 70s keyboards were either attached to the monitor or weigh 20 pounds. Yeah, this is some revisionist history here. I don't know. This be doing too much. I don't know. I don't know what's going on up here. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. This dude. Shut up. Well, they show the guy. They show who killed him and he's in a purple shirt. That's messed up. Okay, oh, interesting. And this this is showing. Oh, super chat. Hang on. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Go fish yourself. Thank you. Somebody call 911. Sorry. In this version, the Mimic is definitively not a part of the car crash, which is different from kind of what we've talked about, where the idea was maybe that David was playing with the Mimic. And what is this? Like, how did... Anyway. This is odd. This is very odd. Oh my god, okay. Sorry, now I'm intrigued. Whoa. The graphic novel really cuts out some what I would consider important details. Wham, wham, crunch. Wham, wham, bang, wham. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of gory for some reason. Something about this is gory. Why is he posing like that on his son's funeral? I have no idea. Everybody else is sobbing. I'm also just like, who are these people? Who are these people who are crying? Edwin had no friends. Alright, anyway. Well. No offense to Edwin. I mean, like, not my fault he didn't have friends. I think he probably could have made friends. That's what I'm saying. Strategy is like, what? My 4-year-old best friend died. I'm so sad. I know. I'm like, who are these people? So true. What the what? Why is nobody talking about the Mimic's hairpiece? It matches what he has in the games. Which is extra weird because I don't feel like it should look exactly like he looks in the games. That's the other thing that bugs me. I'm like, why are we drawing him to look like he looks in the games when the way he's described in the books doesn't match the way he looks in the games? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little funky to me. The strange, like, skirting the line of whether or not he is, or the, you know, like, whether, what parts of the games and books, blah blah blah, are what part of the, he has hair in the games. He has that little thing like you're talking about. Here, hang on. Mimic Ruin. In Ruin, he got, hold on, when he's running after you. Here's a really good picture of it. When he's running after you in the games, let me see if I can show you this quickly. When he's running after you in the games, he has this little piece of fabric, and it comes down here. Like, this is part of the fabric, and it's over here, and it's like overlapped on his head. You see that? That's what they're drawing. You can see it here too. This piece of fabric right here. Call it a hairpiece, but it's a piece of fabric. And that's what they're drawing. That's what they're referencing in that drawing. So, not saying that that's like, not saying I'm approving of it, but such an 8 hours of sleep haver is hilarious. He should look more tired. Objectively, he should look way more tired. It's like a musty leather sheet. Kinda, yeah, sure. I thought early Mimic would have been in some kind of costume too, no? Is he? I don't think he is. In the books? I don't think he has it in Secret of the Mimic. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. That's only in Ruin. And the theory, the idea is like that he's been like taking on and putting off costumes so much that he's like got pieces. Or the other theory is that he is trying to appear more human. So it's I mean, it's a weird little choice. You'd think they would bring their a game for the Mimic story. What? I think I'm misunderstanding that. Ruin Mimic is a Mimic copy that Mimic built to mimic the Mimic to fool the other Mimic into thinking that the second Mimic was still mimicking in the basement. Exactly, Joshua. It's that simple. For the past weeks, been working on your. Oh, you've been working hard right now. You're looking for voice actors. That's exciting. Funny Catty, congratulations on the progress you've been making. It's just odd. It's odd. I would just like the Tales from the Pizzaplex Mimic to have like a distinct style that differs it from any of the game stuff, just to be, I don't, you've heard me say it a million times. It's annoying as all get out that the stories are almost the same but not. It's annoying. And it's why I think people are making Game Edwin so freaking sympathetic, because they're crossing over his personality from the books. But he doesn't act like that in the games. He doesn't act like that in the games at all. Okay, theory, fair enough. Like a letter, like the letter A, the way you'd say it for the grade in school. Oh, you think they're bring? Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it, Seeker. My bad. But yeah, it's just I don't know, man. I don't know. I tell you what, I just don't know. I don't know a darned thing. Game Edwin's the kind of guy whose only friends are coworkers. Yeah, exactly. What the what? Exactly. And like Book Edwin, Tails Edwin is like a guy who wasn't given a fair shot and was put in a very unfortunate predicament super unexpectedly and was struggling. And I can give more grace to him, especially because I mean, and this is something just that's remained to be seen about in game Edwin, but Book Edwin, we also get to see him have his redemption arc in a way where he does come back and does like very clearly have a newfound perspective on AI because he knows it can be dangerous and he knows people can get hurt because he did that. Like he created a situation where somebody got hurt with AI. And so he wants it to not happen again, and that's why he's back in the later Tales games, but or books, sorry, but it's too late, right? Oh my god, Seeger. Bye MC, bye Theory. Nervous you made Remnant Plagues. Oh, thank you. Well, I appreciate it. I think that's it's why I think Game Edwin faked his death and is coming back as the main villain once we get back to post Runeterra content. It's very possible, Joshua, especially with the Easter egg, right? Like the Easter egg that's in the update for Secret of the Mimic. I think that's a super fair assumption at this point. And I wouldn't hate it, I don't think. I just I don't know. I don't like talking about Edwin. He just bugs me. And you know what? You guys made a really good point about the twinkification and like him being a soft boy to these people. Like I say these people to some people, and it is October. Though be careful if you hashtag Inktober on any of your posts. If you post anything, like obviously if you want to participate in Inktober on your own, that's one thing. But if you post anything on the internet and say that it's for Inktober, the creator of Inktober officially has property of your work. I just want you to know that's like in the stipulations for Inktober. If you participate in Inktober, creator owns your work. There is also Pinktober, I believe, as a kind of response to that, where you won't own the work. Yes, for real, Burb Doc. Look it up. Look it up. Inktober's a little crazy. Book Edwin neglects his child and does everything wrong. He's sympathetic but should not be infantilized. Well, correct. Yes. What the what? I still completely agree with you on that. I am saying people turning Book Edwin into a sympathetic character does make sense. It does make sense. Like I see it. He gets a redemption arc, and his folly comes out of a lot of like exhaustion and um, fear of not being a good parent. Whereas in the games, he is still very much I don't necessarily sympathize with Book Edwin either, but in the games he's objectively like a crappy person, and people being like, no, he was like, oh, he wanted to do good. I don't want to hear it. People can do whatever they want. People can think whatever they want about Game Edwin, but it does make me not want to talk about him because I don't like listening to people be like, you're being too mean to Edwin. I'm like, you are a part of the male loneliness epidemic. I don't care. If you are sympathizing with Game Edwin and you can't even acknowledge that like he was a freaking problematic character, like you are like the person that embodies the male loneliness epidemic. And you can be any gender, okay? I'm not gatekeeping the male loneliness epidemic. Like you are that person where you're just like, why doesn't anybody like me? It's like, it's probably a you thing. It's probably a you thing. There's probably something in you that you need to get figured out. Does it mean that it doesn't come that it from some kind of childhood trauma, an unmet need? No. Potentially an undiagnosed mental health issue. Uh, you were raised in a way to believe that your feelings don't matter or something like that. You got to toughen up, all that good stuff. Yeah. There's probably a lot of reasons why that aren't your fault, but it is your problem. Sucks. Sucks. Hate it. I'm right there with you, buddy. I had a lot of stuff that I had to unlearn. I got my I'm going to curse real quick. I got my shit rocked. Okay? When I was coming of age. I got my shit rocked when I realized that I was so uninformed about the world, when I realized that my worldview was narrow, black and white thinking, and my ideas of feminism were not intersectional. I had a lot of toxic stuff to reflect on, and it's not my fault, right? It's the way I was raised, right? It's the way I was integrated into different parts of society. Like, it's, I I didn't grow up with bukus of money, right? But I grew up in a home with an HOA. Okay? I had privilege. I had a level of privilege that didn't allow me to see everything that I had to check myself with. True, Joshua. Oops, sorry about that. Um I'll be, and this is like, this is my this is my thing too, cuz I see people, sometimes they say things that I'm like, "Hi Sarah." Sometimes they say things that I'm like, I can't even be mad at you necessarily, because I would have said the same thing if I was 15 right now. If I was 15 right now, there's no telling the messed up stuff. Like, if I had the same mentality that I had back then, there's no telling the messed up stuff I would have thought and potentially said online. Oh my gosh, Burb, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's scary. And I'm not saying that like my whole life, I've been privileged or whatever. Like, I've been in the free lunch program. Let's talk about it. My family was on food stamps. Let's talk about it. I've been in situations that were not great. And I've been in situations that were heavily privileged, right? Like, just depending on when different things happened. But there's stuff you just got to figure out, like there when I was in 8th grade, I told my black history teacher that I didn't think racism was an issue that we were dealing with anymore. I told her that to her face in class. Do you know how embarrassing it was? And let me tell you something. I was in a mostly black school. I was like one of maybe 10 white kids that went to the school that I was at. Okay? So it's not like I really had much of an excuse to be unaware. But I was ignorant. I was ignorant. And I was just like, "Oh no, we solved racism already, so that's not really an issue anymore." Like, in my head I thought, well, there's people that are like racist or whatever, but it's not like a big deal. They don't have the power anymore. That is a real thing that I said to my history teacher when I was in 8th grade. But I was a kid and I was ignorant. And the people in my life would have said the same thing. And were actually, when they found out that I said that, were like proud of me for saying it. They were like, tell everybody what you told your teacher at school today. Tell so and so. Tell your other family member, all that. Like, I was paraded in that moment being like, yes, our daughter is like standing up to this stuff, and she doesn't, like, that's the way I was raised. Well, I mean, both, but, well, correct, Joshua. Yeah. You were almost shredded by a houseboat. Jeez Louise. Hi, Tyrion. We're just talking about how I was a dumb kid. Like, but I'm just saying, like, for real, like, I was ignorant. That's not to say that, like, as a child I should have known. I don't know what I should have known. I don't know. But, like, that was like a real thought that I held, and it took, you know, time for me to come to terms with the fact that, like, what I said was wrong. And I lament in many ways that I couldn't go back to. Yeah, Abe. Well, I like, my family. I'm sorry if you guys see this. If you happen to be watching this, I'm sure that you're not. But, like, there are racist people in my family. My grandpa told me that race mixing was bad. Like, this is who I was raised by. My grandpa was like, you can't ever date somebody of another race because race mixing is wrong. Blah blah. Like that's a real way he felt. And he was like, don't you ever come home with blah blah blah. And I never held that. One, I don't have any problem. I date people of color. I don't care. It don't bother me any bit. But, like, and I never had that, there were, like, when he said that, I didn't swallow it, you know what I mean? He said that to me and I spit it back out, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, he said that to me and I was like, well, that's racist. Like, I knew in the moment that was, but I'm saying it did create a blind spot for me, because I was like, well, that's a racist person, but he's not going out, he can't do anything about it. Like, that was my thought process. It was like, well, sure, my grandpa's racist, but he can't do anything about it, so that's why it's not a real problem. But it is a real problem, you know? Yeah. Those are the kind of people that I was raised by. So I'm just saying, like that's why, that's why I got quote unquote praised in that moment. Not to say that they were like, high five, girly, yeah, do more of that. Um that's crazy, Sarah. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry that, like, that, I don't know, whatever. It's just like, it's probably fine, IDK. Well, obviously, I hope I'm making it abundantly clear. I know it's not a real problem, but yeah, yeah. It's just like I was ignorant, and I had a lot of stuff to unlearn. I say all that to say, if you're somebody now who's watching, because there are a lot of people who've watched my videos and they don't like what I talk about sometimes in my videos, like when I talk about queer people and I talk about trans people, there's a lot of, why do you have to talk about that? We're just here for this other thing. It's like, because it's a real problem. Because people like you exist who can't go, oh, okay, Nervous is taking 2 minutes out of a 20-minute long video to talk about Pride Month because it's Pride Month, and now she's going to go right back into the other thing. It's a big deal for some people, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, Burb. For real. It's a lot. Anyway, sorry. I say all that to say that there are people, who say ignorant things, in my opinion, about Edwin and about Fiona. And look, I get it. They're video game characters and they're not real. And I understand that, and I don't care, actually. But the rhetoric of, well, we have to be nice to Edwin because he's just sad little baby boy. It's like, oh, okay. That's how you act in your real world. You know what I mean? It's like, who in the real world do you infantilize like that? Elon Musk? Is that somebody that you herald? And we need to be nicer to him because he has autism, so we need to be nice to him? Yeah, Heel. I like listening to people. Oh, sure, Seeker. I mean, and I filter it out in the sense that, like, I'm not. I don't think that those people are right or anything, but, like, or let them go. I'm. All of my point in all this is that there is a level of this that is a you problem. Hi, Owl. And so when I see people infantilizing Edwin and being like, "Oh, why is everybody so mean? You need to be nicer to him." Because I literally have had people in my comments being like, "You need to be nicer to Edwin." Okay, he's not real. So why do I have to be nice to him? I'll be nice to real people. He's fake. And so when I see that, I'm like, are you projecting? Do you relate to Edwin? Do you relate to somebody who's like it? Do you look up to somebody who relates to Edwin? Like, what is that? I'm like, it feels like something that you need to explore inside yourself rather than tell me that I need to like not be mean to the rich man who neglected his child so severely. Edwin needed a reality check. Yes, Afton apologetics, and I've made a video about this, about why any human, will try to find sympathy for a killer, right? Why anyone would try to find sympathy for someone who does a heinous act in general. I think that there is a very human reason why. And so I don't fault that part. I really, really genuinely don't. I really, really genuinely don't. And again, it's super not a big deal for people like Edwin and William because they are not real people. But just like Evan said in here, fiction's not reality, but it does reflect it. I think that's right. So I like, but all of this is like a part of why I'm like, I don't want to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's because I just don't want to deal with the comments, even though I can just not read them, and I know that. But yeah. Yeah. Where they are. Oh, super duper. Go for it, Owl. Go for it. Say your hot take. I think I'm clearly being spicy right now. But I'm like, I don't want to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's right now. I'm just like, I don't want to do it because I don't want to deal with people in the comments being like, oh, you forgot about this one thing Scott Cawthon said in 2016. Well, of course I did. Secret, that's a very good point. People seem to be uncomfortable with those types of things because they want it to be seen as not a big deal. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I think that I did see the new Superman. It was good. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I think that's like, I'm not a big superhero person, so I think that's part of it. Is I'm just like, I don't love it because I'm not really into superhero movies very much, but I did really like it. Infantilism is never going to help people the way people believe it will, even if they're not real. I see it a lot with other autistic people around me, and they're trying to be individuals and get babied. Yes. Owl. That is me to a T. That is me to a T. And I have told people before, I'm like, if I'm an asshole, sorry, if I'm a butthead, will you please just tell me? If I'm being a butthead, can you just tell me I'm being a butthead? I may not. Aw, Burb, that's adorable. I may not have a good reaction to it. I've told people this. I'm like, if you do that, if you say, "Hey, fam, you're being a butt right now. I don't like the way you're talking to me right now." I may in the moment get defensive, right? And I'll have to check myself. That's on me. But I need to hear it. I want to hear it every time, even if I don't like hearing it in the moment, because I will go reflect on it. And I've had people do it for me before. I've had people tell me, "Hey, you said something to me the other day and it really hurt my feelings. I didn't like it." And it felt good to hear. I'm like, "Well, dang. That helps. That helps." You know? Now I know. Thank you. Next time I'm in that situation, I'm going to try my best not to do that again, cuz I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to be annoying. I mean, annoying. I don't want to be I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be a butthead. I don't want to be those things. I mean, frankly, I don't want to be annoying, but factually I will be annoying. That's just going to happen. I'm going to do things that annoy people. That's just the facts. And so I'm not even going to say I don't want to be. I want to be myself, and sometimes myself is going to be annoying. vegetarian. I mean, like, I don't want to, like, go into like self pity mode or anything like that, or like whine about it, or like go, oh, well, I guess I just suck real bad then. It's like, no, I'm just like, well, okay, that's good. Like, it's good to know that it's good to know that what I did was not the right way to handle the situation, or just maybe I need to examine that a little bit. Maybe I need to just think about that a little bit. What about that moment? What about that moment put me in that space, and like why did I react the way that I did, and what can I do better next time? How can I say this in a better way? I won't learn those lessons unless somebody just tells me straight up. I'm not good at and sometimes I do recognize it in myself. There have been times where I've gotten short with somebody at work and not really thought about it, and then later gone, man, I was pretty short with that person at work today. I don't like that. Just like people that say don't do X or Y, but when asked to elaborate on things, they say as well. I don't know. I'm not sure I can like put myself in like the situation you're talking about to really like get it, but I don't. I can accept I like the thought of like, if there's a rule, I want to know why the rule is there. I want a little bit of why. I'm good at following rules. I like following rules, but I do like a little bit of a why. If I don't deserve a punishment, I'll fight the punishment. Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, like a lot of the times, like you make a mistake or whatever, I don't even know that you do like deserve punishment. But it's good to be called out, It's good to know, like, all right, what I did wasn't right. What I did wasn't cool. I need to get my stuff together. I need to make sure I don't do that. I don't want to hurt people. That's very Superman, right? I just don't want people to die. What's funny, Burp Doc? You asked that question, and I literally was watching a video today about the new Superman. So, that's funny. Fair enough, Owl. My weakness is that I care too much. And is it the scars remind me that the past is real? The stars remind us that the past is real. I don't remember. I tear my heart open just to feel. But yeah, I have considered, however, just making videos about other things that interest me for a while. But there are FNAF videos I really do want to make. And I don't know that either of them would really fall into the category of getting into the Edwin stuff that makes me upset, or I don't know. But they require a lot of research, and I'm not motivated. So I don't know what I need to do. I keep considering doing members only streams where I like basically you guys are my accountability buddies, where I'm doing the research and mostly not talking, and I don't even know if anybody would watch it, but like I'm just doing the research and like writing stuff down, just so that way maybe we can do some parallel play where you guys do your thing and I do my thing. I don't know. Maybe I could ask you some questions, get some thoughts on some things, but I don't know. I feel a little bit at a loss right now when it comes to that stuff. What I will say, though, is I did get a new phone and a new phone case. And I think that's pretty cute. So that's good news. Finally trading in my old phone because, quite frankly, I was running out of storage to be able to film videos anyway. And I was like getting really stressed out because my phone was starting to like glitch while I was recording. It was overheating really easily, and I was running out of storage space while I was filming. And yes, I do record my videos on my phone, and I don't see that's changing anytime soon. But I don't know, I really do want to be motivated. I want to stay motivated, but the moments of motivation that hit me are brief, and that stinks. And I think that there is a big part of that comes from the fact that the world is just on fire right now. The world is on fire. And I wake up to some new stupid news every day. And I don't feel like I have the capacity to look away because I'm afraid of being uninformed and not knowing what's going on. And I want to know what's going on. And also, I'm internet pilled, man. I don't know how to get off of it. Unless I went away. If I could like go live in a cabin for like 3 months, I would do that. Cuz I don't want to go, like I've considered just submitting my I'm not a danger to myself or anybody else. Okay, I want that to be abundantly clear. But I have considered just submitting myself to like an inpatient program just because I wouldn't be able to just mindlessly scroll on my phone or watch a bunch of news and like get sad or anything. Am I frozen? Hello? Did I get too close to the truth and they took my thing, or is it YouTube? What is this mess now? I don't know if it's just the YouTube or what. It says I'm doing fine. It says I'm having no issues. Is it just Firefox? This happened to me recently where just Firefox got crazy. So let me open Chrome. Let me open Chrome. Not frozen. Yay. You have advice? Okay, yeah. It must have been, I think Firefox just crashed. So just let me open it back up in YouTube. This is hilarious. I don't know why this has been happening to me on Firefox lately, because it started oh my gosh, my channel's 15 years old today. Today? Really? Is this an old? Maybe an old notification. I thought that I started my YouTube channel in August. Anyway. There we go. $15 is crazy. Though I had it before I was making YouTube videos. If you reset your YouTube history, your For You page will suck so bad you won't get dopamine from it for a bit. Fair enough. Oh gosh. Amen. Just talk about what makes you happy. And I'm not good at the growth stuff. If you want to know how to grow, you gotta just pick a day and always upload at the same time on that day, at least every other week, if not every week. Cucumbers, a zucchini, and some tomatoes. Yummy. I'm not a tomato girly, but I like cucumbers and I like zucchini. I don't remember what I was saying anymore. But this is like a thing, too. It's like, I'm supposed to be on this medication that is supposed to help with me with ADHD. And I can't even remember if I took the medication. Nor can I, like, complete thoughts. I forget things all the time. I mean, what is this what is the medication supposed to do if not help me concentrate and not have so much memory issues? Yay. I love that. I love that. I love that you get all the extra produce. Bottle upside down at bedtime and then right side up as I take it. That's not a bad... That is not a bad... strategy. Jeez Louise, I couldn't think. I can't do the pill dispensers. I can't do it because that means I have to put it in the pill dispenser. And I don't want to have to remember to put it in the pill dispenser because then I won't remember. I won't sit there and do it and then it'll be empty at the beginning of the next week. Nightmare. I've literally thought about it. I've thought about a million ways to but I hadn't thought about flipping the bottle over, so that's something. Goober, what is it? Because that's what I'm on. A non-stimulant ADHD medication. Mine's atomoxetine. Atomoxetine. That's what I'm on. And I just don't know. Man. And sometimes I'm like, maybe I don't have ADHD. I don't know. I feel like I do, but I don't know. I feel like I have the symptoms. I feel like I've got it all. I feel like I got it all. Grapefruit messes with medications? So, what? So true. So odd. Some drinks counteract. I don't know. I've been told to not have caffeine, but I just don't know how to cut that out. I've greatly diminished it. Whenever I get a coffee like this, I want to be very, very honest, very, very real. I do drink coffee every once in a while, but I never finish it. I'll show you where I'm at right now. I don't know how much lower I'm going to get than that. Is it a waste of money? Maybe. But I support small businesses in my area, and that's what this is. It's like a small coffee shop, and I want it to stay open, so I don't care if I spend money there and don't finish it. That's fine by me. But that being said, I will get some water. I feel like I need to chill out with this. I've been yapping for over an hour. Pain meds don't work for you, but caffeine helps you with your pain? Interesting. That's interesting. I just do feel like I need to chill out or whatever. I feel like I could transition now is basically what I'm saying into something a little more carefree. But I kind of just wanted to tell you guys where I'm at. I don't have to, but I don't know, dude. I really honestly thought that I was going to get on here and cry and rant or whatever. It's very possible, Goober. I'm on a high dosage. I don't think I can go up any more than what I'm on. Yeah, Abe. It is hard. Well, and my thing with cutting caffeine is okay, here's the deal. I could just stop drinking coffee and not miss it. I really, I wouldn't really miss it. And I could cut out most caffeinated beverages in general and really not miss it. I don't need energy drinks. I don't need any of that. But one, chocolate has caffeine in it, and I'm a fiend. But two, there are not many drinks that I will drink. And one of the things that I will drink is Pepsi Max, Pepsi Zero, whatever. The Pepsi with no calories. That's not Diet Pepsi. Hi, Muffin. Hi, Muffin. I love you. Oh. I love her. But yeah. Oh, you just flopping. Look at her, she flopping. You need pets? You need pets? Oh no, Zeke is getting jealous. No, Zeke, you're hungry. You want to eat. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You would eat, don't you? Are you hungry? Are you hungry, Zeke? Is it time for dinner? He's freaking out. He's freaking out. Here, I don't know how much I can turn this so you can see him. Zeke! Oh, are you hungry? He's so excited. I'm gonna feed Zeke. I'm gonna get myself some water. And then we'll play a game. or something. Oh no, he's all so cute. He is. He is. He's my good boy. I love him. He's my good boy. Are you hungry? he's like, yes, I already said yes like 5 times. Okay, I'm coming. Hi, buddy. Sit. Okay. 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 I got my drink. I got my stuff. Okay. Let me plug in the controller. Ruckus time over. You guys throw shrimp. There's shrimp everywhere. Oh my god. What is happening? Heal. Yes, I've played Mintense. I was not great at it. There's a Mintense 2 as well. Oh my gosh, guys. Are you excited for Amanda the Adventurer 3? I think it's supposed to come out pretty soon, isn't it? Let me... Hold on. I'm so sorry. Why are my headphones not plugged in? Repo trailer keeps playing. I have Repo pulled up on my screen because I thought maybe I was gonna play it with some friends, but alas. Ciabatta, stop that. Girl is trying to get into Zeke's dog food. Okay, what was I looking up? Amanda the Adventurer 3. Amanda the... Isn't it supposed to come out this month? This is coming soon. This year? Like sometime this year, right? Oh no, Joshua, I'm so sorry. Okay. Let me get the chat popped out. What? So you guys can be over here. so I can see while I play. Okay. Live chat. Talk streams are very cathartic. Hey, sometimes I do just like yapping. It's helpful. Sometimes it's helpful to just yap. Heal. When is... Okay, hold on. Did they announce it? Amanda the Adventure 3 release date? They said this year. This is fall 2025. So we're in the vein of when they're going to release it. So potentially here, potentially November. That would be really fun. Let's go. Let's go, yappers. I'm excited. Live action? I don't know. I don't really think I want an Amanda the Adventure movie. I don't think I want that, if I'm honest. Another thing, before I start playing, I want to turn you guys on to... There was... I posted this in the Discord, but... There is a series that's only 2 episodes right now that I would love for you guys to watch because I think I might talk about it. Up to you totally. And, you know, it is what it, you know, it's up to you guys at the end of the day, but, hello. Let me make it correct size real quick. This is it. It's only 2 episodes. I'd love for you guys to watch. If I can turn you on to this, I may make a video about it. I don't know yet. But if I can turn you on to it, it's called For Alien Eyes Only. There's only 2 episodes. There's a 9-minute and an 8-minute episode. Watch it at your leisure. But it is a brand new channel. They just started a month ago with their first video. Technically, it looks like they had joined last year, but they didn't upload this until a month ago. And, I would really love it if you'd watch it so we could talk about it in a video. And if you watch it first, you'll get a little bit of an insight to it before I talk about it, assuming that I make a video and I haven't decided yet. But and then if not, then maybe the video will convince you to watch it, who knows. But I think it's worth it. The production quality is great. You can see right there. Plus I just love puppets. Everybody loves puppets, right? So it's for Alien Eyes Only, though, so if you're human, you're not supposed to watch it. Alright. I just wanted to turn you guys onto that real quick. And now let's decide what we want to play. Kind of considering just finding a chill game. But it is officially spooky month. So, what do you guys think? You're an extraterrestrial axolotl. That's wonderful news. But at least we know we don't have to wait till next year for Amanda. Hopefully. They may end up delaying it. We'll see. Elmo will always be your favorite puppet. Elmo's a good puppet. I appreciate... What are you doing? Zeke wants to play. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I appreciate Elmo's, oh, Zeke, no. Oh, if you keep squeaking that word. Zeke, come here, please.
Get
Give me
out
that.
of here.
Zeke. Zeke, thank you. That we just can't. You're gonna have to just find a toy that doesn't squeak, brother. That's a little much for me. That's too much. Oh, Amanda Audio was playing. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Okay. Should be good now. It should be done. My bad. Thank you for letting me know. I forgot. Steam is loud. Why is everything frozen? Why is my computer against me? I think it's just Steam specifically that's frozen. I think that's what the problem is. The enrichment of squealing animals. Hi, everyone. I don't know. I'm trying to decide what to play. We could play oh, how far did I get in Date Everything? I don't know. Far-ish, but not far enough. Fair enough, Owl. We have a patch is available for Stardew Valley. Oh no, that's an old patch. Play Silent Hill? No. No. We can play something spooky, or we can play something not spooky. Go get a different toy, buddy. I don't want to play with that one. It's too squeaky. Get your monkey. Get your monkey. Get that one. He doesn't squeak. Good. That one, yeah. Okay, whatever. I can't. Oh, Terminal, I'm so sorry. Are you feeling like you want to be spooked or not spooked? I don't know. I don't know. We got a whole month left for spooky. That's true. Because I was kind of thinking of popping it back into Cult of the Lamb and kind of getting fun with that one. I'm sorry. There's a Cult of the Lamb puppet show happening at PAX Australia. Spooky puppet show. We're teaming up with our friends at Golden Scissors Puppets to host a freaky little puppet show in Melbourne, Australia. Well, that's just not fair that I can't be there and see. I was just talking about how much I love puppets. And they didn't invite me. That is such a good point, Jax. Why weren't we invited? Why weren't all of us invited, frankly? Big Head 2025? Oh, they're gonna have a big head there? You're kidding. Aw, this stinks. Why can't I be an Aussie just for a minute? Dang. They did it to bully me, indeed. Yeah, thank you, Secret. Thank you, yeah. This puppet looks sick, too. Hold on. Let me show you. Let's work. Look at this. Look at this puppet. I want to see it. Look at the puppet I don't get to see in person. What a nightmare. My life is a nightmare. Just kidding. It's not really true. Looks so goated. That's crazy that you would say that. It's a sheep. They are indeed freaky. I want this to be my life. Big head photo opportunities. Meet the lamb. Praise and worship them IRL. Merch, merch, merch. Freebie merch. You know. What a nightmare that I don't get to be a part of that. That's so cool. Okay, anyway. While I'm here, I will show you guys. They are making an update to Cult of the Lamb in the early months of next year called Woolhaven. And I am beyond excited. So I'm thinking, like, what if I hop back into Cult of the Lamb and try to make sure I'm good, make sure I stay good, so that when Woolhaven comes out, I'm not total trash at it. Because to me, this is a cozy game. Shin Megami Tensei design. Oh. And they're putting mounts. It's hard to see in this picture, but this is the lamb riding like a yak. A squirrel smacked into your window? What the what? That's crazy. But there's new characters. Oh, Rewen, you haven't played. Oh, it's so fun. Jax, I haven't. I want to go. I don't think I can afford it, though. I really wanted to afford to go. I kept considering putting a whole trip to Orlando on my credit card. I think I just can't do it. I think I just can't do it. Even though I want to so bad. I just don't think I can. But I'm thinking we could totally play some Cult of the Lamb. Tax write-off? Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think that makes it affordable for me. If you want, I'll take a picture of you and hold it up at the FNAF haunted house. Oh. Rewen, I would be honored. Here's me. Haunted house, whatever. I'm genuinely, utterly, completely devastated that I cannot eat the spaghetti pizza. I am beside myself that I can't eat the spaghetti pizza. I think about it every day. Every day I think about spaghetti pizza, and every day I have to say, you don't get any spaghetti pizza. Thank you, Terminal. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to show you some pictures so that you can revel in what I cannot have and understand. Hi, Mrs. Trapp. Because I am literally devastated. Look at this stuff I can't have. This is my dream food. This is my dream food. That and the cupcake. The cupcake is also cute. I don't even care. This is my dream. I'm such a food fiend. I know, I really do want to try to make it. Can I DoorDash it from Orlando, Florida? I don't think so. I don't live. I will dox myself in this one. I don't live in Florida. They would be taking it out of state. I cannot get to Universal easily. If I lived in Florida, I'd be there. If I lived anywhere in Florida, I would be at this place. I would make it. An ew with ramen. No. No. Not with ramen. That's a completely different noodle. Absolutely. That's an egg noodle. That is a different noodle. Look at that. I wish I had tons of money. I wish I had tons of money. And I could go. I can afford to go. Theoretically, I could put it all on a credit card and I could go. But, not a good idea. Why not have both pizza and pasta? Let me read. Let me read what that sign says. Where's the sign? Show me the sign. I'm sorry, but frankly, the cupcake looks a little sad. I'm not gonna. That's a little SpongeBob popsicle. You know what I'm saying? Florida's overrated. I mean, I would not want to live in Florida. Objectively, woof. Objectively, no, I don't want to live in Florida. The Eggs Benedict is such a funny addition. I'd have to agree with you. Where is that sign? Why did I see a picture of the sign in this article and it's just not there? Hold on. Open image in new tab. Okay, it just says, okay, it says garlic butter crust topped with spaghetti meatballs and spiced Parmesan. Okay, garlic butter crust. Okay. Because if I can try to make it, I love chemicals. That's hilarious. Making you hungry? Too bad. Get hungry. I've got $15 is nuts. See, this is the thing, is that I was like looking and, I thought you could just buy a ticket to Halloween Horror Nights. When I found out, this is what got me. I was like, I have to buy a ticket to Universal. I have to buy somewhere to stay. I have to... Jax, just let me... Why are you yucking my yum? Don't yuck my yum! Thank you, Tarian. Don't yuck my yum, Jax. I wouldn't yuck your yum. No, you can help it. It's an inside thought. You don't have to make people feel bad for wanting to eat spaghetti on a pizza crust. It's just spaghetti on a pizza crust. Calm down. I love spaghetti. I love bread. What's wrong with this? Yum, my yum. Yum, my yum. If anybody wants to know about the Eggs Benedict sandwich, it's Canadian bacon and American cheese and hollandaise sauce. Just so you have it. You're more surprised than anything else. It's fair enough. It's fair enough. It's fair enough. It's a human thing, Jax. Yeah. What? Of course you don't like it. You're an alien. I'm gonna start using Don't Yuck My Yum. Canadian cheese. Okay. I'm sorry. I said I was gonna start playing game, but I can't help myself. I'm upset about this. I'm upset I can't eat the spaghetti pizza. But Terminal, you're totally right. You're totally right. I should just make it myself. I've made pizza dough before. I have access to the Freddy's cookbook. People also eat spaghetti tacos. This isn't crazy. It's true. I've made ramen tacos before, and those were delicious. Whew! Goodness, I'm getting the shivies. I'm getting shivers. Apparently, Chica's sour lemon tang mocktail. This person described it. This is disgusting. It's sickeningly syrupy. We also happen to be sitting 10 feet from a Coca-Cola freestyle machine where you could be blindfolded and randomly hit buttons and come up with a better taste for less money. They hated that. What did they think of the pizza while I'm here? They rated it 4 out of 7. This is certainly creative, but the crust was undercooked and there wasn't enough sauce or cheese. Okay, so I can make improvements on it. Maybe I can make a better version of this at home. Not enough sauce or cheese is kind of funny, though, because I'm like, where did you want them to put more cheese? Why out of 7? Who knows? I don't know this person. Universal Parks News Today. This is Shannon Ace. Published August 29th, 2025. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place is now open at Halloween Horror Nights in Universal Studios, Florida, where guests can also visit the Five Nights at Freddy's house. We love the house, but where the pizzeria live up to the hype. It is a very limited menu. It doesn't seem like these people liked this stuff. It is half of 14. A Nervous Food Club. Would you guys watch me make food? I've heavily considered it. Okay, maybe we can make some improvements upon all of this, because quite frankly, it all looks a little sad. At $10, this is a shameless cash grab. This is the Eggs Benedict. It was served at room temperature, and while it didn't taste bad, there was nothing special going on here. This is making me feel a lot better about not going. Shannon, thank you for having such an absolutely abysmal experience at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place, because it's making me feel better. Fair enough, what the what? You don't have to watch. I don't care. I was thinking about this earlier today, where I was like, thinking about, like, you know, people get mad at me because my intros to my videos are too long. I went for the house. I was not trying any of that food. You love the house, though? Was it fun? I get scared at haunted houses really easily. I used to work in one. But I was like, why do you, I was like, skip past the intro or get away. They were like, why are your intros always so long? And I was like, it's to scare off all the Cocomelon people. I don't want you in here. If you're not that patient, get out of here. Go away. And they were like, that's not a very good way to grow your channel. I said, oh no. Oh no. Well, I could not take it less seriously. You've been injured in a haunted house? Oh, Jax, that's so exciting. 1 star, 5 bad experience, 5 kids went missing there, never returning to Freddy's. Yes, that's so fair. That's fair. That's fair. Creepy men have made you less excited about jump scare. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, well, I'll start. Maybe we'll just maybe this channel will just become a hodgepodge of whatever the heck I want to do at any given time. Who knows? Who knows? Do you guys want to play a game? Frankly, if you don't want me to play Cult of the Lamb, go ahead and say that. That's totally fair. I like haunted houses as a concept. I like being a part of haunted houses, and I'm very like I would be so hyped to build a haunted house. But just the amount of money that you have to pay to walk through them usually, I'm like, I'm over it. I just don't feel like doing that. I'm like, I do not feel like paying money to walk through a haunted house. It just feels silly to me. So if there's like a free one, that's a vibe, you know? But man, walking through a haunted house, paying somebody like $30, $40 for a ticket. And they have to do that. They have to pay people. They should be charging that much, in my opinion. They should be charging that much, in my opinion. If the haunted house is worth its weight in salt. Yeah, that's fair, Goober. That's fair. Can you guys hear? It looks like this sound is coming through for you guys, but it's definitely not for me. Oh, there it is. Took a second. Okay. There she is. Okay. Is this... Oops. I feel like I need to be about here. Siren. Sorry, everybody. I feel like I need to be about here. I'll pull you guys over. Hold on. Let's go. Maybe I could do a little of this. Maybe that's good. Cooking with someone whose name is not Shelly? Fair enough. What if that was my name? What'd you do? Dual nervous. Am I showing up twice? Love doing the local ones because they tend to be either super camp or actually terrifying. Yeah, I would totally vibe with like a silly like one where just like, you know, it's got a bunch of teenagers in it and stuff. The haunted house I worked at was very the haunted house I worked at was very professional, and it was very serious, and like we had a reputation to uphold, so we were on our stuff all the time. So I have never. Hello. What? Where? No Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh my goodness! I can't believe you would they would take you to a haunted house when you're that young. That's ridiculous. Toast, you can't sit there. That is where the chat is. I can't see the chat if you sit there. Keep walking. Well, you can't sit in front of chat. Could have stayed in my lap. Could have stayed in my lap. And this is appropriate because all of our cult members in this game are named after horror icons. So let's go. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, I need to perform the brainwashing ritual for these cuties. That's what they want right now. You guys can't see it. Shoot, I'm still too big over here. Maybe I need to go over here. There, now you can see everything pretty much. Just not how many cultists or how much money I have, which is not super important. So okay. Oh, what's up, Carrie? It continues to masquerade as faithful. Something must be done. You need to imprison them. Okay. All right, it. All right, it. Where's the prison in this one? Ooh. Too much of a coward. Totally get it. I get scared very easily. Very easily I get scared. Where are my stockades? Oh, more poop. Is there something wrong with the bathrooms? Do I not have a janitor? Oh, here it is. Where are you? There you are. I hope you've learned your lesson. Okay. Toast, 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 toast. I wish you'd at least lay down. You're like entirely in the way. Get scared easy, but instead of screaming, I just put my hands in front of me and go, whoa, and hope that stops whatever's coming for me. Fair enough. No problem, Carrie. Alright, got her to lay down. So she's not blocking chat. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. What don't we have yet? Maybe a crit. Oh, let's do a morgue. That'll be nice. A good scare to get the blood pumping. I think a crypt will be, or a morgue will be nice, because then while I'm gone, the bodies can get cleaned up. Okay. I think I'll wait tomorrow for the brainwashing ritual because the day's already almost over and they get upset when I like pull them out of bed. There's no more poop hanging out. There is! Okay. Alright, I've got somebody to bring in. Okay. Let's think about some horror icons we can emulate with this guy. Who else do we need in the group? Bye, Rewin. Who else do we need in our cult? Trying to think. We've got Jaws. Oh, gosh, I can't think. Oh, goodness. Let me just look up some horror icons. Scared of our shower curtain once? Oh, no. Well, yeah, dolphins are scary, objectively. We don't have Candyman. I mean, he's just kind of a guy, but we don't have him. This is like a cult where people worship us, or are we worshiping a deity? They're worshiping us, basically. Reagan, Annabelle. Oh, you know what? His natural state kind of looks like a gremlin. What if we did one of the gremlins? I can't read. Well, I can't see. Maybe we can just do Gizmo. That's not really the one he looks like, though. He mostly looked like Stripe. We could do Stripe. That's kind of how he looked naturally. We'll just do that, just so I can get out of this loop. They look like a wheelchair believer. Fair enough. Alright. Neither of these are really what I would say about a gremlin, but it is what it is. Dolphin had teeth all out? Oh no. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go to sleep. Leatherface is snoring! Not Leatherface snoring. this Leatherface's bed? I guess I need to pick this up and put it even further away. I thought it was far away enough, but I guess not. Alright, let's... toast. I don't like you making me do this. Okay. Alright. Let's perform the brainwashing ritual. Do our sermon. Is it just me or is the game like lagging just a smidge? Just a smidge. I think those count. Evan, I know you were asking chat, but I'm just gonna say I think those count. Alright. Seems like they're having a good time. We can do another doctrine too. I guess let's do this first. Haven't done any work in worships yet. Faithful or industrious? Let's do industrious. I've never done industrious first. I feel like they generate devotion pretty quickly anyway. Let's just make them make stuff faster. Let's do a brainwashing ritual. Oh, I don't have enough mushrooms. Darn it. Okay, I can't do it. Alright, well, let's go eat something and then go grab some mushrooms, because I definitely want to get that done. Oh, Carrie, why do you always have something to say? It will not give up their games. I fear you must take care of them, permanently sacrifice them. No, I'm not going to sacrifice them. We need people right now. Crazy. Alright. Let's get some food in here. Y'all have a good time. I'm gonna go grab us some mushrooms so I can do this. Some vomiting going on. Okay. Alright, everybody seems cool. Let's see, mushroom time. Or skeletons horror. Which is, I don't know if they're an icon. Alright. Sans is a horror icon. The game is being kind of laggy. I don't know what that's about. I may need to work on that. I desperately need a PC to be gaming on instead of this laptop. It would make everything so much easier. Maybe that's what I should put on my credit card instead of going to Universal. I just need to get I shouldn't be putting anything on my credit card. But it is what it is. Alright, let's go tarot card. Extra heart every time, baby. like I lock in sometimes and I don't talk as much, but I really love this game. Basically gonna pull Thunderbolt's New Adventure Thingy. Working on some new games. Ooh, they're names, not games. Well, Tarian, I'm excited for you and the progress that you've been making. Man, the game is like being funky. Not very smooth. Not very smooth. I missed a room, I missed a room, I missed a room. Real quick. Ooh, enjoy your food. Aw, that just reminded me that I have noodles to eat. Oh, is Alien a horror icon? I feel like we could have Alien up in here. Right? Honestly. I don't know what it would be, necessarily, creature-wise, but... yeah, Xenomorph. Alien transcends horror. Fair enough. Okay, let's see. Where are we going? Some food over here. We could also go to Girly Pop. Kind of love her. The quickest way home is this way. And I think we should do the quickest way home. Because I'm really just out here collecting mushrooms to do the ritual. Let's just do the quickest. Path of least resistance, if you will. Hi, Toasty. You wanna come here? Is the Predator also a horror icon? I don't know. Is Predator a horror or like a sci-fi? Because like Alien was objectively a horror movie, right? I don't know if the Predator movies are horror movies. Girl, I swear to God, Toast. Okay, thank you. That's fine. Just block my light. That's honestly better. She's a little much, this one. Oh, she really needs this. Some of these might be blue hearts, though. There we go. Got a couple of blue hearts out of it. Why wouldn't it let me have that one? Hello? Out of bounds heart? Hello? Oh, that's upsetting. I feel like I got cheated. I got cheated out of my heart. Prey feels more like a horror movie. Whatever I just did. Okay, well, got cheated out of a heart there. That's rude. That was rude. Prey is so good. I love Prey. I loved Prey. I would watch that again. I watch a lot of spooky movies during October. It's just fun. It's a great time, you know, to really just cozy up and watch a horror film. Maybe I should watch Prey this year again. Oh yeah, Slender Man. What would Slender Man be? As a cult member, like what would his... Oh, Freddy Krueger's old! Jeff the Killer, true. Joshua. Oh, jeez. There we go. I think I'm getting my groove. I'm getting my groove back. It's hard when the game that just keeps lagging on me. Woo! Okay. One more room. One more room. I hope I got enough mushrooms. Oh, hey! I don't know, I might rather have the foot. I may rather have the foot. I'm gonna be scared recreationally. Is Sonic EXE an icon? Honestly, sure. Why not? We have a hedgehog follower form. We may as well put Sonic.exe in the game. We may as well. I'm trying to decide if I made the right choice or not. I think I did. Why am I not getting the things? Why is it not giving me the things? Oh my gosh. Makes it being like this. This is just not fair. Dog day. Ooh, I kind of held my breath there. I was lagging. This is unfortunate. I don't know what that's about. Oh. I feel like I've never had that issue with this game on here before. Let's just do the pumpkin seeds. I'm hungry, hungry, hungry. I gotta hurry up and feed myself. Oh, I gotta hurry up and eat. I'm gonna die. I love how much toast is like affecting the brightness of my screen. Eat right now. Oops. Okay. All better. Oh, my sweet babies, they are not faithful. Why are you guys all upset? Toast is like thermal radiation. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Feeling a little bit better now. Can I do the brainwashing ritual now? I still don't have enough? Gosh. Well, I gotta do something. Gotta do something here. Let's just send an elderly. Let's just send an elderly real quick. Let's see. Which one of yous? Let's do Cujo, because he's gonna give us the most pipe. Bye, Cujo. It's lovely having you. Awkward. At least they're happy. At least they're happy. Ooh, awkward. Okay, y'all are feeling better now, huh? Feeling a little bit better now, I think. Okay, here's some more mushrooms. Taking a while to grow. Grow more mushrooms. Guess I need to upgrade my farm so that I'm not the one taking care of all this. Oh man! Baba, right now? I just sacrificed someone else! Baba. Oh my god, you guys. I'm getting all bent out of shape. You guys. You're taking this way too seriously. Okay, chill. Everybody chill. Everything's gonna be fine. Gracious me. Here. This is why I have to build the morgue. Okay, everybody, let's chill. Peanut butter and hot sauce. Okay. Let's see here. I've got enough for the morgue. Do I have enough for the upgraded farm? I need more boards. Okay, somebody make me some boards. Okay, somebody come over here and make me some ding-dang boards so we can upgrade this farm so I'm not the only one doing this. Okay. My little... I need to... Come here. I need to do some blessings. I need to raise morale a little bit, guys. Thank you. Spicy peanut butter, interesting. Alright, what else can we do to raise morale here? Maybe better, I don't know what you call them. Better living quarters. We'll do shared shelter. Hopefully I can build less of them. Though I haven't even upgraded to the second level of shelter yet, so it's gonna be a minute. Okay, everybody's looking alright. Oh my gosh, a giant poo. Awkward. Okay. Let me make a hole real quick for Miss Baba. And then I should be able... I know, I love the music. I love the music. Okay, good. Oh my gosh. Carrie, yes, what is it? Oh, okay, yes. I already had that on the list of things to do. Trust and believe. But it's good to know that you want it. Oh, goody! Yay! Okay, now I can really... Here we go. Now I can do this ritual. Now I can do it very quickly before it's nighttime. Hold on. Let's get this over with. Jalapeno cashew butter. Okay. Birds don't get affected by capsaicin. Interesting. Oof, guys. Woo! So you're making the game lag. You're so brainwashed. Okay. Well, now everybody's happy. And they're not gonna get unhappy. Thank heavens. Alright. Alright, Miss Thing. Feeling better now? She has got a lot of demands, that one. Okay. Let's get Sonic.exe in here, eh? Who else should we add? If we're doing Sonic.exe, we've got one more we can do. Do we have the hedgehog yet? I thought we had the hedgehog. There it is. And you're already blue. And you're already blue. How perfect. There's 3 variants. What's the difference here? Just a longer nose? We'll do the longer. Sure, why not? Longer nose it is. What are your 2 features? Strong constitution and zealous. Works for me. Works for me. We can do Slender Man. I just don't know what Slender Man would be. Okay, I also... Oh, I forgot to move... I forgot to move Snorri McSnorrington over here. I forgot to do that. I'll take care of that tomorrow. My bad. I forgot. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you angry, buddy. Alright. Hannibal's old. What a nightmare. Okay, I need to build beds. I need to build better beds. I need to move... Hannibal's bed, or whoever it is. Leatherface. I need to move Leatherface's bed. Edit buildings. You need to go, I guess, all the way over here. You do that. That's where you need to sleep from now on. Okay. Is there a dog? Because maybe we could do Smile Dog. Can you explain what Smile Dog is to me? Because I've never heard of that one. I'm not saying no. We do have a dog. We just had Cujo. For the others. Sorry guys. I need to prioritize food for y'all. Creepypasta put a photo of a dog smiling that drives anyone who sees it insane. Okay. What color is the dog? Just so I know how to decorate it properly. Or set it up or whatever. Decorate it. Is that enough wooden planks, or do I still need more? 3 more. 3 more plankies. I'll do an extra one for good measure. It's a husky. Aw, I don't know if we have that kind of dog yet. We'll get one more like that later. Peter, my brother and I were traveling together through the dark wood and were separated. I never knew what became of him. Do you think you can find out? And do tails. Okay. Let me see. What? Oopsies. What do the better beds require? Okay, great. Perfect. Anything that would get in the way of farm 2. Okay, no, I've got plenty of that. Let's just make a couple of better beds. Okay, you guys focus on that. I've got other things to do. Oh, wait, we have the wolf. I could probably... Let me see if I can make that one look like a husky. If not, let's come up with a backup just in case. Please spare me. Get a better dog later, but I'm not sure. I'm not a hundo on that one. Oh, was this one I think this might have been the hedgehog. Oh well. To be fair, that does look more like Sonic, but it's okay. Oops. I think we can make this work. Yeah. Does this feel right? It's not perfect. Let me look up a picture of Smile Dog. Is it gonna freak me out? It's gonna freak me out. I just know it. Oh, this is gonna freak me out. I don't like. Oof, oof, yeah. Yep. Ooh, I don't like looking at him. Don't love looking at him. I would not call Smile Dog a horror icon. Frankly, but I've just decided I don't care. We can do creepypasta stuff. He's petable and cynical. Let's look at the variants, actually. I feel like... We can give him nasty markings. We'll do that. We'll do that one. It's because it gives him little ear tips. It's kind of cute. All right. Let's go. Okay. I have enough beds for everybody? I guess so. It's not saying I don't. So. Well, I guess I'm on my way to losing my mind. Not the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Okay, let's do our sermon before we go see Sozo. We also have another doctrine to declare. Just so you guys know, Toast is in front of the chat again. I'm having to wait until it shows up on the other screen, which is a little bit more of a delay, and I'm sorry about that. Let's bribe our followers to increase their loyalty. Let's go. I hate that she's like decided that's where she's gonna stand. All right, let's do our sermon. Boom. Love that press. And we are good to go. Money, money, money. And it's Sozo time. Oh boy, howdy, is it ever Sozo time. He's always relaxed, walks in. That's funny. I can't see chat, Toast. You're being mean. You're being unfair. Hello, Sozo. You did it, didn't you? You tasted the power of the mushrooms. Yes, you are just like Sozo. Sozo knows you are a friend. You must take this, a sign of friendship between two lovers of the Minticide mushroom. Keep it safe. Thank you, buddy. Love that for me. Okay. Ooh, symbolize your undying adoration for the Minticide mushrooms. Thanks. A sculpture. Oh my gosh, it takes so many gold bars. No need to thank Zozo. Zozo is always fair. Toast. Toast. No. No. Absolutely not. Hi, Sarah. You are a loser. I love you, but you're being a loser. She about knocked my light over. She really got... Alright. Don't do drugs, kids. Let me do a smidgen of fishing. Because I need the money, frankly. Let's buy a follower from him. Wow, who cares? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I usually don't do this, but let's just do it. Oh, what a stinking win! We got the freaking schnauzer. That's great news. What a good pull. Oh, the lag is not gonna do me any favors here. Let's just do a couple. Let's just do a couple. Let's just do a couple. And then go back home. Just so I have a little something, something. Do I have anything to give him? No, I didn't. He needs a squid. He needs a squid. Oh, may I beseech once more for your aid? The lighthouse is in disrepair. We need to replace the crystals that reflect the light out to sea. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Alright. I need to build that statue and get some crystals for those goobs. I don't know how much of that we'll actually do today, because I do need to do some other things before the day is done. I also get to get up super early tomorrow, which I'm not incredibly excited about. Okay. Let's upgrade this farm. Oops. Let's upgrade this farm. It's gonna be the best thing I can do right now. This is going to change my life. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, not what I was trying to do. Alright, well, I wanted to help them build, but it looks like they are good without me. Is this little cutie patootie out here selling some seeds? Because I would love to buy some seeds. He is... Okay. Berries and some cauliflower. Okay. My baby's asleep. And why are you over here? Go to bed. Wait. This is a traitor. Yeah, but you're a traitor. You're a traitor. You're not supposed to be here. Where's this? Can I put him in here? Yeah. You're going to jail. I don't know who you are. You little infiltrating spy. He's not a loyal follower. Hello, welcome in. Talulali. New sock day, let's go. Like Hank Green new sock, or what is with you weirdos sleeping not in your beds? Get in a bed, you goob. No, just regular new socks. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, how much does it cost to do those little soil plots? Do I have... Make a couple more of these. That would be nice. Usually can't do fun socks because sensory issues. That's so fair. Anything that has like a design on it that makes it like has like kind of crinklies on the other side, I can't stand it. I'll wear them inside out if I have to. Because sometimes I buy them anyway and then I realize that I can't stand it. Okay. Like everyone to have a bed. I would like you all to sleep in your beds. Oh my gosh, I don't have enough wood. Lame. Okay. How are we doing on food? Man, we are we are really struggling. I don't want to cause illness. Let's do a couple of these. Is this the way that it's gonna have to be? Needs to eat. Should be good for me. Yeah. Alright, let's go back into the dark wood and see if we can't find so-and-so's brother. And then that we may call it after that. You need to get out of here. Go away. How do I... Yeah, see, lying low. How do I get him out of here? Can't remember how to do this. Oh, let's go in here and see if I can't just sacrifice him. Thought I could kick him out. But... may not be possible. Let's just get you out of here, Thoromir. You little thief. Before you steal everything. Get out of here. Before you steal my money. You traitor. Or infiltrator. Wears mismatched socks and you can't handle it. That's fair. I do wear mismatched socks, but mine are all the same brand, so like they feel the same. They're just different colors. Sorry it's lagging so much. I'm trying to make sure. I don't know exactly what would cause that, but we'll try. Springtrap is horrified. I sacrificed a follower. Too bad. You were brainwashed, so it didn't actually affect you. Okay. Is this the Darkwood? Yes. Okay. I think it's going to be a little harder now because I've already defeated the bishop here. Of change blow, dost thou sense it? Around us the world creaks and turns. Afore it stood immobile, motionless. Centuries grow rest. Now Leshy hath fallen, and hereupon the new inhabitants of this land begin their fight anew to presume power. You shall not find them again so easily dispatched again. No, Tallulah, this is far from my first playthrough. We're just doing some cozy gaming today. an option to go get some food, that'll be nice too, because I'm needing it. We're just gonna see if we can't find, so-and-so's brother. And then we might call it for the night. We're gonna come back for tarot card. I don't want to grab it just yet. I'm so sorry about the lag. Hope it's not too distracting. I'm going to settings. Maybe I can. Oops. Use that. There are some fleshy characters. There are some fleshy characters of the Cult of the Lamb. Folks. I'll wait to grab those. While I'm here. Okay. Sweet. Okay, now let's go get all those hearts. Before we move on. I know there's a lamb. I'm trying to remember what else there is. I feel like some of the, like, heretics have, plushies. I can't quite remember. Oh, let's go. Oh, squirrel. Dang it. Dang it, he buried himself. We're good. It's still lagging. I don't know why it is being so ruddy today. I may just need to free up some space on my laptop. I need to get an external hard drive so that I can dump a bunch of stuff that I don't want to delete off of here. Grab some wood while I'm out here. Is stuck on the screen. I hope that goes away after I leave this little area. Alright. Is there... Ooh, there's a meat. Aw, I can't go get the meat and still get the follower. That stinks. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. This was such a... Aw, this is... Aw. I would much prefer this other track. Oh well, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll be fine. It's so hard for me to get the birds when I have a dagger. Oh well. That just really bugs me. What a nightmare. What a sad day. We were not very lucky. I also want to let everyone know I did delete and reinstall OBS and I'm still having the same dumb issue with YouTube. I don't know what's going on. I do not know what I need to do to make it better. Oh, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. That was sad. That was unfortunate. I did not because they were shielded. I was spending too much time looking around to make sure I wasn't too sleepy. I'm not playing nice. Or I'm not playing well. I'm getting distracted. I'm getting slappy. Dress up this year. I haven't been as motivated to get all dressed up. I'm sad that it's already October because I wanted to be in a better mental space by October so that I could truly enjoy the holiday. It's like my favorite time of year. So it's a little sad. Alright. Oh, there we stinkin' go. There we stinkin' go. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Let's go. Oh, let's go. We're so back. Okay. Double the health. That's fine. I probably should have done... Probably should have done the fish. 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 I don't think I made a good choice either of those. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. I gotta go home. Okay, come on, come on, come on, fine. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm gonna go back home right after I get the follower. What was I doing? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna lose my whole save. Oh, crap. Oh, big crap. Oh, the game is just breaking on me. Okay, thank goodness. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Let me grab this piece of meat over here. Rescue you. Let me go home quickly. I am going to die if I don't go home and sleep right now. That's fine. I don't even care. They're all brainwashed anyway. Dress up for your declining mental health. Yeah, I have some. I have ideas and I don't know how to execute them. Frankly, I need help executing. Okay, we just gotta go. We just gotta go now. I don't want to chance it. I don't want to chance it. Broken beds. Oopsie doopsie. Oh, everybody's sick because they're not brainwashed anymore. I forgot. Oh, shoot. Oh, everybody's sick. And you are dead. Oh, no. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Well, somebody... Oh, that's so... Can I build the morgue? This to happen now. Maybe there's fine. Okay. I'm so sorry to my poor sick babies. Okay, I need to make some... I don't have enough wood for holes. Okay, I'll put you in the morgue for now. Oh, the game is getting so gross. Okay, yeah, I have to quit. This game is getting so laggy gross. So laggy gross. settings. Graphics. Let me just turn some of this stuff off. I don't know, maybe that'll help performance even a little. It's not. I don't know why it's being so cruddy. Hello? Get in here. Oh my gosh, once you prepared them, they can't go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Where's the crypt? Should have just done the crypt. The crypt wouldn't get them to help me. The frames ain't framing. So true. It's like it's getting worse the lower I make the graphics. It's like no. No thank you. Oh my god, I'm starving. Okay. This is a nightmare. Cooking under these conditions, and now the chat has died. Okay. Gotta eat something, girl. I gotta eat something. Here, complete quest. Yay. Okay. I'll bring brother in later. Do we have a healing bay? Have anything, y'all. My poor sick children. Everybody's sad. Everybody's sad and sick. Okay. I still don't have enough wood for a hole in the ground. Okay. They're fine. Let me go see if I can't find. Back from dinner. Oh, ice cream. Demand my frames back. Okay. Get it together. Frames. I command thee. Oh, okay. Okay, don't want that. Nope, no wood. Just berries that I can pick. Well, we are in a predicament. That's what they say. This is unfortunate. Vienna mocha chunk with hot fudge. Yum. Yum. I also love like coffee ice cream. Don't know what to do. I don't think I can. Oh, will you give me? No. I don't want to dig you up. I need the wood. This stinks. This just stinks. Oh, I do have a healing bay. Why? I thought that I didn't. Just didn't see it earlier. Goody. At least I can do this. At least I can do this. Oh. Make everybody feel better. Oh. Alright. Everybody's okay. Okay, just got money. Take to build the crypt. Oh my gosh, what a save. What a save. It just happened to only take stone and coins. Let's go. Oh, we're gonna be just fine. I am gonna clean up. And from now on, when there's dead bodies, they'll clean it up. At least they'll put it in the morgue. Okay, okay, everybody. You guys can be chill, you know? You can be chill. You're puking at your own puke. That's ridiculous. You guys have got to chill. Okay. I think I've serviced everything pretty well. I think we're all doing okay. Well, I simply spoke too soon. Everyone is dying, y'all. They are all... We're dropping like flies. Like flies. Good gracious. Okay, well... Or anybody else ascends to the great beyond, I'm getting out of here. Jesus. They were taking everyone from me. All right. All right. Let's get out of here. Go back to chatting. Roanoke? No! Not the Roanoke call out. That's crazy. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. Thank you all for being here. You're a bunch of cutie patooties. I appreciate you all so much. I'm gonna go potty, eat dinner, get cozy, and I don't know, try to think about making a video. Maybe we can shoot for the 10th. That I'll have some kind of video. It is the best hat. I love this hat. Turning into Roanoke. Nuts. All right, you guys have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And I'll be back. I'll at least stream on Friday. How's that? The 3rd, we'll stream. We'll do a stream. And I'll see you then. And wish me luck with my medication issues. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.